規則正しい生活だと人は錆びちまうぜ。俺の出番だぜ。お前らはもう死んでいる。ほら始めるぜ。絶望へのカウントダウン。
全力を尽くしなさいノクティス。
言われなくても分かってるよ。
私がいる場所が戦場よ。
21号とあいつらをぶっ壊す。
ならちゃんとついてきなさい。
あなたはここへ逃げるの？獲物、逃げなさい、逃げなさい。
サシウォーミングアップ終了だ。
ノクティス、うるさい。
知りてえのか。
カリ21号が許可する。
ようやく俺様を思い出したのか。ほら来い。
獲物、逃げなさい、逃げなさい。
サシウォーミングアップ終了だ。
の
次のお題はケルベロス決断だ。おいおい、もう終わりか。ただのウォームアップだろ。これくらいで俺を殺せると思ってんの？始めるぜ。絶望へのカウントダウン。
全力を尽くしなさいノクティス。
言われなくても分かってるよ。
私の邪魔をするなんて。ずいぶん私がいる場所が戦場よ。
チャンスだぜ隊長。
そっちもサボるんじゃないわよ。
ほら知りてえのか。ぶっ飛ばしてやろう。ほらお前なんかよりサンドバッグの方が丈夫だぜ。ぶっ飛ばしてやろう。
全力を尽くしなさいノクティス。
言われなくても分かってるよ。
次 全てを粉々に潰すのは最高だわ。私がいる場所が戦場よ。
21号とあいつらをぶっ壊す。
ならちゃんとついてきなさい。
そうね、あいつらを切り裂く。獲物、逃げなさい、逃げなさい。
さしウォーミングアップ終了だ。次のお題はケルベロス剣山だ。
21
俺の出番だぜ。お前らはもう死んでいる。始めるぜ。絶望へのカウントダウン。
全力を尽くしなさいノクティス。
弱らなくても合ってるよ。
あがいてみせてゴミクズ。私がいる場所が戦場よ。
21号とあいつらをぶっ壊す。
ならちゃんとついてきなさい。
あなたはあなたの色。獲物、逃げなさい、逃げなさい。
さしウォーミングアップ終了だ。
ノクティス、うるさい。
へえ死にてえのが。ぶっ飛ばしてやろう。
全力を尽くしなさいノクティス。
弱らなくても合ってるよ。
私がいる場所が戦場よ。
21号とあいつらをぶっ壊す。
ならちゃんとついてきなさい。
Oh, Path of Exile 2. Apparently they just
あ
like completely bricked a
わ
bunch
か
of
っ
people's
た。
builds,
できたままに
and
す
they're
る。
not giving out free respecs, so people have like bricked characters. And like, I get the point of Path of Exile 2 early access is to like fix stuff like that, but you know, PSO2 and DFO had this figured out like over 10 years ago. If you're gonna massively change something, you gotta give people a free respec, but apparently they did not do that. So people that have been playing since launch, that game launched, it launched the day I left for vacation actually. It launched on, I think Thursday or Friday. Like, they can't play their characters anymore, because it costs too much to respec. They completely gutted the builds. Like, how hard is it to just give a free respec? That's how it always worked in PSO2. You know, if they made like a major change, they gave you a free pass. Grinding gear games with their millions of dollars can't figure that out.
絶望へのカウントダウン。
I was kind of considering playing that game, but after seeing that, I'm like, nah, I'll pass. I'll pass on that. I don't have infinite time.
ノクティス。
弱らなくても合ってるよ。
私の邪魔をするなんてずいぶんいい時。
Apparently the campaign takes like 30 hours to get through as well, so that's just making people want to play even
あい
less.
つらをぶっ壊す。
ならちゃんとついてきなさい。
Oh well, money saved.
あなたの色。
I was thinking about maybe playing that game. That's what people recommended to me.
獲物、逃げなさい。
That's their idea of balancing, is wasting dozens of hours of gameplay
さしウォー
by
ミングアップ
completely
終了
ruining your
だ。
build and giving you no way to
うるさい。
change it or like respec without grinding on a build that doesn't work anymore. I think rather not play that game.
これくらいで俺を殺せると思ってんの？
Seems like just a waste of time.
全力を尽くしなさいノクティス。
弱らなくても分かってるよ。
私がいる場所が戦場よ。
21号とあいつらをぶっ壊す。
ならた
3倍以上の痛みをごめん、あいつらを切りあなたの色好き獣、逃げなさい逃げな
It's
さい
such an easy thing to fix too. Just give me a free respec.
ウォーミングアップし
Gonna
て
make massive changes like that that could
うる
brick
さい
people's investment into the game.
ぶっ飛ばしてやる。
You know, no one really complained about that in PSO2 because they gave you
お前なんか
they gave you a respec.
笑えるぜ。これくらいで俺を殺せると思ってんの？
21号が許可する。
ようやく俺様を思い出したのか？ほら来い。
あなたの色あなたはここへ逃げるの？獣、逃げなさい逃げなさい
サシ、ウォーミングアップ終了だ。
ノクティス、うるさい。
へえ、死にてえのか。ぶっ飛ばすコーラ。
全力を尽くしなさいノクティス。
弱らなくても分かってるよ。
Yeah, this game doesn't nerf characters. There's no nerfs in this game. Nerfs in this game is just power creep. like most gachas. Most gachas that are successful. That's how they nerf. They just power creep. Like, hey, the character you enjoy is not going to be you're not going to be endgame viable anymore. We're going to make somebody that does the same thing but better. But they don't nerf. 'Cause they're smart enough to know that when you do shit like that, people don't stick around.
はは獲物の匂いがする。わかった。生きたままにする。
俺の出番だぜ。
Oh man, I want this
お前らは
costume
も
so
う
bad.
死んでいる。
I gotta have this costume. That is awesome. Such a cool costume. That looks great. I like his basic look too, but I definitely want that costume. Oh, I already know how to play as Noctis. He's my off-meta main.
おいおい、もう終わりか。ただのウォームアップだろ。
I don't think there's any more, is there? Did I already finish? Is that it? That's one thing to change stuff and make the game better, but you can't just like waste people's time. You know, plenty of people playing that game that have lots of money, but you know, nobody has unlimited time.
絶望へのカウントダウン
Not or even if you're unemployed. You have infinite time, right? Like, you should respect people's time. Don't like completely neuter stuff and make it so that characters can get bricked.
ぶっ飛ばしてやる
It's one thing gacha games are a little bit better at. You can't like really brick your account in games like this. People that say they can get bricked just means that they're cheapskates and will spend some money.
始めるぜ
You can't brick your
絶望への
account.
カウントダウン
I could delete all my memories off Noctis and get it back in like a week. Yeah, it's time wasted, but it's not bricked. You're doing like an action RPG, like you kind of have to not do that.
笑えるぜこれくらいで俺を殺せると思ってんの始めるぜ絶望へ
Feel
の
like
カ
their
ウント
time is
ダウ
being
ン
wasted, they won't stick around.
飛ばしてやる来い
Wait.
お前が始めるぜ絶望へのカウントダウン笑えるぜこれくらいで俺を殺せると思ってんの
You know, Team Ninja action RPGs, they nerf stuff, but you couldn't like brick your character. That was a difference.
ほらへえ知りてえのか
Team Ninja games definitely did nerf stuff that they deemed too powerful or like meta-defining, but it never really stopped you from playing the game. They just have their idea of what they don't want people doing. And you couldn't like brick your character. It's nothing like, you know, you played for 50 hours and they just decided that your build is not okay anymore. So how do I get the costume? I'm like legit confused. I did everything. Maybe there's more later. Let me check the shop. So I want that costume. I'll pay for that costume. Where's my boy Noctis? Where's my boy Noctis? Where's that costume? Noctis. I don't see him in here. You know, that actually looks pretty fucking cool. But I like his base design. I'm tempted to get that. I don't like this one. Looks too much like a FromSoft character. The Bloodborne going on. Oh, that looks pretty sick. I like that one. Yeah, I don't see the Noctis costume. I don't know how I'm supposed to get it. Is it in here? Oh, no, I already cleared this. Oh, wait a minute. I think I know where it is. No, I'm not into the waifus. Where's my homie Noctis? I'm not into the whole waifu thing. I don't want that. That costume doesn't look that bad, but I want Noctis. It's my favorite character. I don't know how to get that costume. I'm not into the whole dressing up waifus thing. I did buy one skin, which was Rosetta, just because it looked cool. I think this skin looks cool. Also, she's meta. She was meta for like 3 years, so it was worth it. Yeah, I'm not seeing how to get that costume. Oh well. Let's play something else. Must be missing something. I need to check the PGR Reddit, see if I can find how I get that skin, because that skin looks awesome. Yeah, this isn't a waifu fan service channel. It's not. I like cool male characters. That's why I'm not really liking a lot of the designs in some of the gachas I play, because they don't even look like... The waifus don't even look like warriors. They look like cosplayers at a convention. They don't look like they should be fighting big monsters. I don't know. I find it kind of immersion breaking when they do stuff like that. You know, this character is well endowed, but still looks like an actual fighter. It's stuff like this that bothers me. Where's the character? Like this shit. Get this out. I'm not into that, man. It doesn't even look like somebody that should be fighting big demonic monsters. Here's cool designs. Like this character looks awesome. Looks like straight out of Dynasty Warriors. Looks cool. But then you also have this. It's like, no thanks. Hard pass. Thanks, but no thanks. I'm not into that. Alright, let's go ahead and do Dimensional Variable. Oh, you know the answer to that question, Power Flood. You know the answer to that question. I don't even need to say it. They want to tick off all the checkboxes and get people to whale and spend money. It's pretty easy to know why they do that. I personally can't stand it, but hey, people can spend their money how they want. People that spend money on that are still better than people that spend that much on alcohol at a party and it's gone in, 3 hours. At least they get to keep it. I don't think anybody can really fault them for that, but yeah, I'm personally not into that at all. That was one of the things I liked about PGR, is that it had like cool looking characters that don't look like cosplayers at a masquerade or something. Like, don't look like they should be fighting. And I've been to those before, I know what I'm talking about. I don't expect the people at the Masquerade to, like, fight giant robot mechs and stuff. They're clearly not equipped for it. But in these games, they're starting to look more and more like that. Like people at a cosplay convention. Just give me cool looking characters. The same problem with the Kiao sisters in Dynasty Warriors. They're way too young looking for them to be paired up with, you know, Bishonen guys that are like at least 25. Like, why don't they age them up? Make it look like they're not, you know, they're not their sisters. like, come on. That's my thing with the Kiaos and their husbands. They look like siblings. They don't look like... They don't look like they're a couple. The age difference is too high. Always really bothered me. They don't seem to be in Origins at all. They're just straight up not there anymore. I'm like, yeah, they need to be redesigned. You're not gonna age Sunsa and Joyu behind, age them down, and they need to age the Kiaos down, so it actually looks like they are an age-appropriate couple. Instead of them passing for their sisters. It's always bothered me. That's right, this is a pretty big week for the channel, isn't it? There's the Game Awards tomorrow, and it's already been confirmed to be worth watching because they're going to show Double Dragon Revive, and then in a couple days is the Tales 30th anniversary stream. And somebody on the staff was quoted as saying, they want to make sure it's not disappointing. Like, I'll believe it when I see it, man. I've been down this road before. With the frickin' Basara 15th anniversary Nothing Burger funeral service stream that they did. And supposedly that's supposed to be in, like, what, like 4 days? I'm like, I'll believe it when I see it, man. That doesn't really instill me with a lot of confidence. You want to make sure it's worth watching. Make sure it's not disappointing. I'm like, sure. I'm going to announce another random anime collab for Arise that's like a complete waste of money, even if you like that game, because that's what the Sword Art Online collab was. It was like $15 for that. And like, even if you like that game, that's a huge ripoff. You can get a whole game for that price. You can get the entirety of Vesperia for that price of that Sword Art Online DLC, which is like one boss fight and 2 cutscenes. That's going to be their idea of making it not disappointing. I'm already calling it right now. Come on, you can do a little bit better than that at least. Yeah, the Basara 15th anniversary was like a funeral service. It wasn't a celebration at all. Straight up funeral service. So I'm hoping Tails will learn from that a little bit. I would sure hope so, because Basara 4 has Tails collab costumes. They're like, don't do what your collaboration partners did. Don't do that. Have something. Even if it's at least a port or something. There's people that like that game, and that's fine, but you don't see anybody defending the price of the DLC for the amount of content you get, because you can't defend it. It's a crap value for your money. I'm not gonna buy a $30 even if I like that game. I wouldn't have bought that DLC. Because it's like $30 for the same recycled bosses and no new mechanics, no new arts. So hopefully we'll have something better than that. That's a pretty low bar, of course. What I heard, the Rise DLC only has like 2 unique boss fights. Everything else is recycled. No, that sounds pretty whack to me. I guess they just think Tails fans will buy literally anything. Like, I don't know, man. I'm one of the biggest Tails fans you can find, and I could not be convinced to buy that stuff. It's coming from somebody that plays gacha games too. Like, it's just a waste of money. This is Aethergazer. It's a PC and mobile gacha game. Just finishing up some dailies really quick, and then we're gonna play some FF16 because I got the mods working. Content creator of the year. It's probably going to be like a VTuber or something. They're going to announce a VTuber's going to win, and they're going to have some pre-recorded video of them like creepily moving around with their model. Tells me how out of touch I am as a content creator. I can't even like recognize any of the people that are up there that are nominated. Like, I'm just really out of touch with what people actually want to watch. I kind of just stay in my own lane and do what I want, which is why I'm not successful. It's no one's fault but mine, but I don't really watch a lot of popular stuff. Most of the people I watch are my size or smaller, so I never really care about that stuff. It'd be nice if somebody I watched was, or knew was up there, but Critmon Lee, that's a pretty awesome name. You should be proud of your username. Fighting type Pokemon are cool, but they put like barely any of them in Pokken Tournament. They put like 2 of them in there. Like, dude, that roster should be like 75% fighting type Pokemon, but they put like really weird stuff in there. I thought it was cool how they gave Pikachu Mishima moves. That was the most raw thing about that game. It could Pikachu the EWGF. That was the coolest shit ever. Yeah, I thought that roster left a lot to be desired. Hopefully they'll make another Pokken. That game was okay, but I didn't really like the whole field phase thing. I felt that was like really gimmicky. It should have just been Tekken with Pokemon, which is kind of what it was, but having to do the whole field phase and dual phase thing, I didn't really care for. I'm not an expert at that game, but felt like if you had a character that was good at playing Pokemon Tekken, you were pretty filtered by all the zoners. Because you couldn't do much. I didn't really care for that. The way that the gameplay loop worked was kind of strange. Like, did it really need that? I mean, people kind of just wanted Tekken with Pokemon, but you only got like half that. You gotta do this weird 3D fighter thing. I was just seeing a friend and they were talking about how the new Pokemon doesn't even let you turn off experience share. I was with a friend on vacation, they were talking about that. Like, why can't you turn off the experience share? Give me a little agency over my $60 game, please. What the hell is that? You can't turn off the experience share? It's a turn-based RPG, like how much hand-holding is needed? We played those games before we hit puberty. Like how dumbed down does it need to be? Just take away the experience share. Or force it on, I mean. Really weird. Yeah, my friend and I were talking about that, because my friend is big into Pokemon. Like, we were We were playing those games before we hit puberty, so I don't know how much it needs to be dumbed down. They're already pretty easy to understand. I had a very brief Pokemon phase. I stopped at Emerald because I realized I was only playing it because everybody else was. I didn't really like it that much. I haven't really played any Pokemon stuff since. Outside of Pokken, because Pokken was like the game I wanted when I was a kid, but like I just mentioned, it didn't end up being what I actually wanted. It's kind of a weird mix. Yeah, I haven't played Pokemon since Generation 3. It was over 20 years ago. I lost interest. I totally played Pokemon because my friends did. I never really liked it that much. I don't really like doing that anymore. I kind of just play what I like. I don't really care if it's popular or not. Sometimes it pays off. Like this game I'm partnered with. And I make guides for this and stuff. So. Yeah, for the most part, I don't do the whole peer pressure gaming thing anymore. I stopped doing that in high school. Just play stuff because I like it. Do you mean the title? The title refers to Path of Exile 2. Apparently nerfing things to the point where people's characters are bricked. Now I was thinking of playing that game on the channel too. I was thinking of jumping on the hype train for that, but luckily I didn't. I'm here playing my weeb trash instead. Like, dude, you're gonna nerf people's characters after they've been playing for 30 hours? I'm not spending 30 bucks on that, I'm sorry. Hard pass. I was gonna get that game when I came back from my vacation, but I'm glad I didn't. They don't even give you, like, free respecs or anything. It's just like, nope, your character's bricked. Spent dozens of hours on your life playing, and the character can't kill anything anymore. Nah, man, I'm good. I'll keep playing my weeb trash here. I was actually watching the Path of Exile 2 launch while I was on the train. It didn't like go. The game didn't even go up until I got to the hotel. It was down for like 8 hours. Like, when are people gonna learn, man? You want to play a highly anticipated online game? Like, just go to work, man. Seriously, doesn't matter how much you hate your job. Just go to work, man. That game is not going to be up by the time you get back. You're going to take paid time off to play that game, and it'll be up like an hour before you need to clock back in. I find those launches really entertaining, because you end up with, like, the whole directory for the game is people staring at a login screen. And people are like, I took the weekend off for this. like, dude, that's your first mistake. That's your first mistake. Like, just go to work, man. I've talked with my neighbor who's like a non-gamer. I remember when PSO2 New Genesis came out, and I told her I have this game coming out, and she's like, "Do you want to take a day off taking care of the cats?" I'm like, "No, the game's not going to be up. Why would I take the day off?" And I was right. That game was down for like 3 days. I'm going to be here and make money and hang out with cats, then stare at a login screen and refresh it over and over. Doesn't make any sense. I still don't get why people do that. Just people are never going to learn. Don't take one day off for it. At least take off like a weekend. And then maybe you'll get like 1 day to actually play the game if you're lucky. The rest is going to be sitting there staring at a login screen and not making money. At least if you're at work, you're making money, right? The whole localization of PSO2 was a disaster. Basically ruining the integrity in game design for a quick buck, instead of actually doing it properly, which is why that game is such a mess. You guys didn't even get the actual experience of the base game. That's what makes me sad. Because I played that game since launch on the JP server. I was one of the gaijins playing. Global version was a weird, messed up version of the game. It wasn't designed like intended. At the expense of the players. And then all that just to kill it quickly and put up a game that's worse in every way. It's worse in every way. Well, apparently that's happening on Path of Exile 2 right now. Those people are already quitting. They're already quitting like barely a week into the early access because they nerf stuff so bad that people can't even play their characters anymore. They had so much goodwill built up. It's like you can't expect the builds to stay completely the same for the whole time, but at least give out a respec. I mean, come on, man. PSO2 figured this out over a decade ago. You know, they did major changes. They removed stuff and changed things, but they gave you a free respec. Like, that's all that needs to be done. I don't think anybody was expecting the game to be like completely unchanged from the day that it came out, because that's not the point of early access. The issue is not offering any kind of free respec. Apparently people can't get gold to respec because the nerf bricked their character. Like, that's just bad. That's kind of the thing, like, everybody agrees with the people that are complaining. Like, my character is bricked, and it costs too much gold to respec the character, but I can't kill anything anymore. So the choice is to wait for them to maybe revert the nerf, or give a respec, or play through the 30-hour campaign again. And most people are doing the sensible thing and quitting. Yeah, I would probably do the same thing. Well, that's the thing, though. It's been out long enough. People have had time off work and school, but they've been able to put significant time into that game in the week since it's been out. And like, it's not just no-lifers and like people that make a living playing the game that are being affected by it. It's normal people too. Enough time has passed. I've read stories of people getting through the campaign and finally getting a build online, and then they just gutted it completely, and they can't make money to respec, so their character is bricked. And like, the best option at that point is to either stop playing or go through the campaign again. And one of the biggest complaints about the game is that the campaign is too long. So that sounds pretty trash to me, as somebody who hasn't played it. It gives me all the reason to not play it. People can complain about gacha games all they want, but they don't brick characters like that. Gacha games don't really nerf. Mostly they power creep is how they nerf. Your character is still there. Might not be super competitive anymore. You can still play them. The thing about MiHoYo games is the value for your money is pretty bad. the value for your money is only good when they give you the double recharge, and the battle pass and the monthly card are worth buying if you're gonna keep playing. But like straight up just buying pulls is a really garbage deal. That's why games like this and PGR are friendlier to play, because you can spend like $50-$60 and get like a lot of stuff. Whereas on MiHoYo games, a lot of more popular games, you can't. So, if you're on a low income, swiping on those games is pretty trash. You know, a lot of the people that play those games have way more disposable income, so they can do it. And I'm partnered with this game, so I get like 60 free pulls a month, so I'm mostly buying the Battle Pass. I bought a pack earlier today, it was like $8. I spent like $8. But you get a lot more value for your money when you play less popular gachas. I might be a nobody and make no money, but sometimes I get hookups. Not that often anymore, but sometimes. Well, the Indiana Jones game is made by Machine Games, and they pretty much brought back Wolfenstein. Every Wolfenstein game but the one with the sisters. Whatever one that was, that game called? Youngblood. A lot of people really like that game, so that's why it's got a lot of hype, but it does look very boring. Looks like one of those games that would be more fun to watch somebody play than actually play it, because it's got all the AAA stuff that is not very fun to deal with. A lot of walking and hand-holding and time-wasting stuff. But it's mostly the pedigree of the developer. And the fact that there's not really any other AAA games right now. And it's on Game Pass too, that's part of it as well. But they built up a pretty good pedigree with the new Wolfenstein games. So it got some popularity because of that. But then it's also on Game Pass, and I don't think Game Pass has had much worth playing lately. I hear the system requirements for that game are pretty nuts though, so I feel like anybody that can get a computer to play that game can probably just buy it themselves. But hey, I'm not the judge. Coolest thing about this game is modified mode makes double boss fights actually fun. It's the opposite of like Neo 1, where their idea of difficulty was just making double boss fights all the time. It's like, hey, we give you a mechanic where you can isolate the boss. So even if you're fighting two at once, you can isolate them. Really cool mechanic. I wish more games had. This is a roguelike mode I'm doing. It's like a roguelike Bloody Palace I'm doing. Because a new season just started. It's a roguelike Bloody Palace, pretty much. These are all off-meta characters, too. They only put off-meta power crept characters, and they give them, like, exclusive buffs, which is really cool. This is the end of it right here. It's like 20-30 minutes, depending on what you pick.
するです。時間の無駄にならなければいいけど、私に尽くすのは当然でしょ。
That's it for gotchas. Well, actually, let's see if that skin is up on PGR. Is PGR just reset while I was doing that? And then we'll do some other games. So the interesting thing going on right now is gotchas. There's no like premium priced games I'm excited for right now. It's Dynasty Warriors Origins, which I think I'm going to be getting a key for. But that's not going to be until probably like a week or two before release. And then also the Graces remaster. So I'm really grateful that I'm getting a key, because Graces remaster and Dynasty Warriors Origins come out on the same day. Oh, I got the skin right here! Oh, it was free! It was a free skin. Wow. Cool. I was ready to pay money for this. Well, there you go. Best character's got his drip. That's a really cool skin. I like that. I didn't know it was free. I heard that it was free, but I didn't know where it was located. I guess it's just from logging in. Yeah, sure, we'll put that on right now. Yeah, he's my favorite character. I like him. Oh, it's just from the Battle Pass. I gotta buy the Battle Pass later. Well, hey, honestly, he's a male character, so they're not gonna make you wail for a male character. They know they make so much less money. They're like, yeah, we're gonna give you the male character skin for free. If you want the bikini or whatever, it's gonna be $800. That's how these games work. The cool male character that all the nerds don't like because it's not some big-boobed girl. No, we don't. We're not gonna make you pay for that. It's free. I'll do this later, because I'm gonna have to log on to the game twice, because I just did my dailies when I came home. Actually, when I was working at my neighbor's house, so we're not gonna play that right now. I'll wait for the stamina to come back. That's not gonna be until probably the morning. All right. Hey, good night. Thank you.
It's over. That's enough. Not this time. Darkness to me. Who's that? Not this time.
So I've got two moveset mods on right now, and 50% cooldown. In case you're wondering, I have Mythos Exalted mod, and then I also have the Logos Exalted. Logos Exalted is pretty cool because it adds different properties. You can do stuff like this. So you have like more moves than what's currently equipped. You notice if I push up in R2, up in this, he does the kick. And I can also get a Deadly Embrace that's not actually equipped. Or Wicked Wheel, rather.
That's enough.
You can also run more move slots with this, but I find it kind of awkward to use on a controller. It kind of feels like if you want to use the alternate cheat tables for that, well, first off, you need to beat the game at least twice to farm the points, because you can't equip stuff that you haven't maxed out. So that's why I'm not using that right now. So I do think that we will we'll finally play through this again. Because I tried the one that lets you cycle through the sets, so you could basically have like another, I think, how many sets can you have? Let me see here. You can have 5 sets and 6 on each day. You could essentially have another 24 moves, but you have to max them out to put them in the orbs. So it's actually not great to do that. Yeah, so I had to play through the game again. I also have iconic equipment on. Let's see which ones I have in here that are good. Guys want to see a quick field test? I'm probably going to try to get to bed earlier tonight, so let's do a quick field test.
I suppose not.
Did I mention there'd be deadly beasts? There'll be deadly beasts. Nothing a trained assassin can't handle, though.
How reassuring.
You're welcome. For that and the shortcut. Maybe they're friendly like Torgal. Or maybe they're not.
Oh shit!
We still have a ways to go.
Yo, this mod is so cool. That was incredible. Two moveset mods combined together.
Remember when I said there'd be deadly beasts?
I'm having a lot of fun.
The shrubs in these parts aren't much better.
Only when you think to mention this now.
Well, that's the undergrowth sorted. I'll take it from here. Mind your head. I can see that. Doesn't have to be a friend of yours, does he? Must be a nest nearby. Keep your eyes open. Well, it appears we won't be going this way.
At least one of us knows these woods. Thank you, Torgal.
Torgal's answer, I think. And for once, it's not my fault.
Not this time. Stay down! Not this time.
This is stupid. I like wolves.
Take care, Sid.
We did what had to be done.
Doesn't mean I have to like it.
No. No, it doesn't. This shouldn't take too long.
So much for your shortcuts.
Still short, just not quite as quick. It'll be a damn sight quicker if you help me.
I think it's exactly.
Someone's got the hook. Where he stops, no one knows. I doubt he'll do that, eh?
Not if we kill him first.
This game is so much better with mods. It's like a completely different game. You don't even really need the extra ability slots. With the mods on, it's like more than enough. Feels really good.
What exactly do you plan on doing when you find this dominant of fire?
What do you think? I'll show him the mercy he showed my brother. And cut out the tongue of any man who tries to talk me out of it.
All right. Always does someday. See that river? We follow her upstream and we'll be in Lost Wing in no time.
In no time. Right. Not this time.
At least they're not giant lizards.
this mod is so fun. I don't know if anyone's still watching, but this mod is a pretty big change. Having a lot more moves available. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to play this again now. I don't really care about the ranking. I'm having fun. That's what matters. Cool. We'll have to record that later on. Alright, folks, that's going to do it for tonight. I was very tired today, so I should probably get to bed, or at least try to. I already took my meds, so I think that's going to do it for tonight. We'll definitely do some more FF16, probably before the Game Awards. I did get off for the Game Awards since they catfished me with, hey, we're going to show Double Dragon stuff. So now I have to watch it. I have a little bit of money saved up for Shadow Drops. I don't know if those Shadow Drop anything I care about, but yeah, we'll do some more of this before the Game Awards. Let me see what time the Game Awards is at, because I haven't looked yet. Let me see here. What time is the Game Awards at? It's like 4:30 or something. Let me see here. Oh yeah, that mod is mad fun. I'm glad I kept putting off my second playthrough. What time is it at? $4:30 my time. Yeah, I kind of went back to working over there like the day after I got back, so I could use a day off. And as usual, I'll play games in the corner. So if there's nothing interesting going on, you can watch that in the corner instead. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get some rest. I was feeling very tired today and kind of want to make sure I'm up for this. So yeah, FF16 mod review. It's really awesome that you can stack mods. You can stack 2 moveset mods, and then you can also give yourself the other quick slots. You can switch to those too, so you could have like 40 moves. He could basically rival the amount of moves that Dante has. The problem with that is that I need to play through the game again to use that cheat engine table. But with the moveset mod I was just using, that I just did that arcade mode run with, it actually feels fine because you actually get, it basically like doubles your moveset, which is really cool. And it's not even finished yet. There's a bunch of the other icons that the developer needs to do. So I will make a video on that, and you guys can check that out. It'll probably be up either tonight or in the morning, depending on if I can sleep or not. And then we'll check out the Game Awards. So I'll probably come on a little bit early. I'm going to go grab something to eat around probably 3, come back and eat, and then well, I already kind of did all the gacha homework, so I'll probably just play like FF16 or something, and then I'll play something on my second monitor and only look over when there's actually something interesting, like Double Dragon or Rushing Beat, or I don't know, he announces a new Basara or something. I'll see you guys later, everybody.